Hi, our project was Companion, which is basically a mental health chatbot that provides users with a way to communicate with the chatbot as well as their nurses. For the first part of our project was creating the actual chatbot, and to do this, we used Google's Maker Suite. To be more specific, we used the chatbot feature from their Palm API. In order to do so, we had to put several test prompts that involved examples of user inputs and examples of what the model should say or should not say. And before that, we also put some context. In order to test this out, we used their feature, inbuilt feature of testing our prompts by putting our own prompts. After this, we took the code that we used to build this chatbot and arrived at this code that we later used to build our web app.
This is the sentiment analysis model that we built using Hugging Face and the J-Hartman model. As you can see, if we input a line of text, we can see what emotions the author is potentially feeling based on 6 datasets and over 20,000 observations. This is the code that we wrote for this model.
This is our Figma representation of what our web app is supposed to look like, with the flowchart involving first we begin with our homepage and it leads to the companion chatbot as well as the nurse needed section. The companion chatbot will lead to a backend secure analysis of the sentiment analysis being done in order to let first responders know what their users are feeling. From the nurse needed section, we have three different pathways, one leading to an emergency button, one leading to medication, and the last one leading to questions if they have any. The homepage looks something like this. It's a very simple platform that provides users with a really straightforward way of communicating with nurses as well as the chatbot. There's only two pathways, one that leads to the medical assistant companion and another that leads to the nurse. The companion chatbot feature looks something like this. It's a typical chatbot looking UI. After that, we have our nurse needed section, which has three different buttons, one that leads to the emergency, medication, and question. Our color palette was relatively simple, and this entire platform is just meant to be a very simple way for people and patients to communicate as well as contact if they need help, and for first responders to really understand what's going on through users' emotions at the time of need and risk.